Hello everybody, my name is Vishal Tupper and welcome to one more video on Drive the Talk. Today I wanted to share with you one aspect of the whole process of chasing dreams or goals or desires, and this aspect is spoken very less of. In YouTube or in books, I find a lot of people who write a lot of things about motivation and encouragement, and with all due respect, those things are very good and those things are very critical. You need to be motivated, you need to be encouraged. But this particular aspect or factor which I wanted to speak to you about today in this particular Drive the Talk session is not spoken of very frequently, and this is called the action part. What action are you supposed to take to accomplish your dream? What action are you supposed to do so that your dreams and your desires come true? You should be knowing what to do and what it takes to accomplish your dream. And I want to encourage you to really focus on this action part. Now, how to devise an action part? Now, each and every action is different to different dreams that you want. If you want something which is very small, let's say that I want to go to a coffee shop, which I'm going right now. I'm going to my favorite coffee shop, which is called Baristas. Of course, I do try out Starbucks and Cafe Coffee Day and other cafeterias, but Baristas is my favorite, and I am going to Baristas Park Street right now. So from the place where I live to the Barista Park Street, it is about an hour's time drive, and that is the shortest drive. Okay, so I need to be very clear about where I want to go, and that is clarity. And so in your dreams and desires and visions and goals, it needs to be crystal clear. If you're crystal clear about your dreams and desires, that's fantastic. That is like half of the job done. But if you're not, I have got a section where I talk about these things, how to arrive at a clarity of the vision and dreams that you want. For instance, if you want a car, or if you want a house, what kind of house, what kind of car, what color, what make, what model. If you want a house, where, how many bedrooms, what, which location, how much, and then by what time. So that time is important, because goals without time or dreams without time is wishful thinking. But if you put a time, a deadline on the dream, it becomes a goal. And so I talk a lot about dreams, then I talk about a lot about goals. So as you would see that initially my talks, my lingo changes from dream to goal. And I hope that you know what your goals are. So if you know what your goals are or your destination is, for me it is Park Street Baristas right now. So I know that it would take 1 hour for me to reach Park Street Baristas from where I live. Now that is a timeline, and it is the shortest timeline which I know. And this is also the timeline for your dreams and desires. If you know, if you want to have a house of your own, and you have put yourself a time, a goal, or a date of 1 year, then you have 12 months to achieve it. This is the basis or the foundation of the timeline that you have to meet your destination, which is, for example, say your house that you want to achieve. It could be any other thing. Now for that timeline, you know the shortest route in which will take you to get there. And most of the time it is quantified into a monetary term or a measure. For if you want a home which cost X and your down payment is Y, so if you have it, that's good. If you don't have it, you need to get it. So you have 1 year's time to be able to earn that Y, or to figure out that Y. And so this foundation is very critical, and it is very important. So at the end of, let's say, 2 to 3 months, you would know where you're headed. You would know whether you're making progress to get that Y amount to be able to make the down payment for your house, or for that car, or for anything that you want. Because most dreams can be quantified into many monetary terms. Of course, we've got non-financial and emotional dreams also, and there is another video in which I talk about it. But when we're talking about action plan, you must know your destination, number one. How much time is the shortest time that will take for you to reach that destination, which is your goal and desires. And once you start doing it, you would know what kind of progress that you're making, which is in alignment to your original plan, which I call the plan A. Now the plan A is defined by you, and it is different for different goals. So I'm not going to take the time out on what is plan A. You got to figure out what is plan A. You got to write it down. I have got a set of illustrations. I've got a set of examples in which I can share with you on how to arrive at plan A, but those are very different to different goals and different people. But yes, you can arrive at plan A. But chances are that when you are going in this action plan and you are walking, and when you are going and taking all the effort to reach your destination, there are of course a lot of issues in between, like traffic, like diversions. So it slows you down sometime, and it deviates you sometimes. Obstacles, distractions. There are few things which are in our hand that we can take control of, like distractions. But there are few things like deviations which is not in our hands. So what happens when we have deviations or obstacles? We figure out plan B. So there must be another route to reach my favorite Park Street baristas. And it may slow me down taking another route. It may take more time, but eventually I get there. But if deviation B does not work, I can go to deviation C. If deviation C does not work, I can go to deviation D. Like that, I can go to n number of deviations or paths till I reach my destination. And what is important for me and for you is to reach your destination. And because you have figured out your plan A, you are able to make those slight adjustments in your action, and you're making progress to reach your destination, which is your goals, dreams and desires and vision. So friends and ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you today to focus on your action, to focus on your timeline, to focus on your goal, the destination, and based on that timeline to take actions, and that action can be deviated into many number of milestones. So what I do is that because I drive 1 hour, I have got certain milestones. I have got a set of 5 milestones. Now even in racing, if you go Formula 1 racing or others, the circuit is divided into certain parts. So you've got one part which is maybe a all throttle out run through, one part which is kind of a sinuous curves, and there's one part which is very challenging. It has got lots of curves. So a race circuit is divided into 3 or more parts. So when I drive down, 1 hour is divided into 5 parts. So I know I have reached my first milestone, my second milestone, third milestone, fourth milestone. So when my wife calls me when I'm driving, she asks me, where are you right now? Of course I'm on hands-free, so everything is connected. So when she asks me that, where are you? I tell her milestone 3, she knows where I am. Or if I tell her milestone 4, she knows where I am. So this timeline that you have formed to achieve your dream, and you're following this action part, you can divide it into milestones, and you know that if you've reached first milestone, second milestone, third milestone, you know you are progressing to achieve your dreams. And that is so critical, because achievement of dreams and goals is a matter of practical approach, and it's not a matter of guesswork or just trying to accomplish it and do something and hope that something happens. It's all a science that is based on years of research and work and things which are done, so that you know that you are able to achieve it. So today I know the dreams and aspirations which I have got those goals. It is quantified into a measure, it has got a date, and it has got a timeline. And the interesting part is many times I miss my deadline. But you know what, does it depresses me? Actually not. I miss my deadline sometimes by a year or by 2 years, sometimes by a few days or sometimes by a few months. different dreams, different deadlines and dates, but I do achieve it. And because I started off and I found plan A and there were obstructions in plan A, that I was able to deviate and I was able to figure out alternate routes, that eventually I am able to reach my goals. And I want to wish you and encourage you that whatever dreams that you dream, that you can achieve it. And because it's just a practical art to follow, it is just a very simple thing to do. If you know what you want to go, where do you want to go, if you know which route to take, and if you know what to do. And many a times we find out what to do as we go on, and many a times you find out that while you are in that plan A, that you have very less traffic, and so you can just speed up and reach your destination. And sometimes I reach my destination, instead of 1 hour, I reach in 40 minutes. There was once upon a time very less traffic and I reached in about 35 minutes. And so you would find in dreams also that when you are en route to accomplishing your dreams, when you are walking that path, and sometimes things are in favor and you can just do things very quickly and take advantage of the momentum and achieve what you want to achieve. So be encouraged. Thank you for listening to this video, and I hope that you're blessed, and I hope that it stirs some thoughts in you to propel you to really think about your action plan, that what you want to do, how you want to do, and then most importantly, take that action and achieve your dreams. So thank you so much. Keep watching and do subscribe and hit the notification bar. I'll be coming with a lot of videos on dreaming and growth and how to achieve and development. So I'm excited about this, and I'm excited about life, and I'm excited for you, and I want to wish you all the best and be blessed. Thank you so much. Bye bye.